Awesome.
Hey.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
What's up, guys? Let's see. We're all just waiting for us to pop up on our screen so that we can introduce ourselves in order. That's what that awkward lull is at the beginning of all of our lives.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
What's up, guys?
So I'm up first. Hi, I'm Annabeth.
Let's see. We're all just waiting for us to pop up on our screen so
Oh,
that we
we're
can
up.
That's what that awkward lull is at the beginning of all of our lives. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
I'm Calypso.
So I'm up first. Hi, I'm Annabeth.
See, we're all just waiting for us.
Okay. Hi, I am Travis.
Someone has their
I think there's
screen on mute.
somebody. It's.
Yeah, I can't.
I can hear us.
So I'm up first. Hi, I'm Annabeth.
Who doesn't have? Who has the YouTube video up right now and it doesn't have it muted?
I think there's
Screen on mute.
somebody. It's.
Hi, I'm Annabeth.
Hi, I'm Bianca. Hi, I'm Calypso.
I'm Travis Stoll.
I'm Clarisse.
Wheel shoelace.
Oh, hey, Connor Stoll. Welcome to the live, I guess.
Bro, you're terrible with technology.
Yeah, I know. I am so horrible at technology. I'm so sorry, guys.
I think it's fun that it took us all of 5 minutes for the Hermes kid to crash this thing.
Hey!
Thank you, Connor. Very cool.
So, bro, what's up with
They've
the
got questions about your hair, Travis.
Do they? Do they now?
Yeah, Travis, do
I
that.
have questions for your hair.
Clarice, you don't get to say anything about my hair.
Okay.
For those of you who are unaware, a certain daughter of Aries may have snuck into my cabin and shaved my head.
You didn't wake up the entire time.
Oh my gods, Clarice, you need to let the breadsticks go. You need to let the breadsticks go. It was so long
don't think
ago.
I will.
I'm just impressed that it wasn't me.
Oh, no, honey, you're next. Don't worry about it.
I like my curls. Don't touch my curls.
Connor also has great hair. You are correct.
I used to have great hair.
Now, who's the better looking brother?
It's still me.
It's still Travis.
Thank you, Will.
Sorry. It is what it is.
What he's not.
You guys are really into the hair. Let's see what's up.
I think change just bothers people.
So what did I whack in on?
You're just
See,
better now than my brothers.
what kind of questions y'all got today? Anything besides Travis's hair? Or is that our
I mean,
topic?
someone asked if
That's
I
the
had
most
a
important
history.
thing.
I mean, I guess. Travis, you look great. Don't worry. They're right.
Thank
You do
you.
look great.
Thank you.
Yeah, unfortunately, my prank kind of backfired on that front. But I mean, it still
Well,
works.
that's what you get for holding a
I'm here to
grudge.
say Connor is the hotter brother. What's it like to be
I
wrong?
am the hotter brother. Oh no, this person, it is the hotter brother.
No way. Wheel. Why does it say Will Solace instead of Wheel Shoelace? Because my mom is watching, and if she knew you guys called me Wheel Shoelace, she would be very confused. And I would worry that she would start calling me Wheel Shoelace because my mom has a sick sense of humor.
You introduced
Wheel
yourself
Shoelace.
as that.
Well,
Very
I
cool.
guess where you got it from. Your humor is kind of questionable.
Twisted.
I'm gonna text your mom and tell her to call you that.
No, you did stop it. That's not funny.
Well, my parents see your mom, so I could tell our parents too.
I have a hot boyfriend who will take your kneecaps, you coward.
I can stop that.
What is wrong with you?
Lucy Edwards asks me my thoughts on Wheel Shoelace. He seemed cool when I met him very, very briefly when he was much younger. But I think he's good for my brother.
I appreciate that. You also seemed cool when I met you for 5 minutes years ago.
Awkward.
I think it was like camp like one day.
Yeah. It was an interesting meeting. I met you very, very briefly in passing because I was training as a doctor at that time. And I actually helped heal. You had a couple cuts and stuff. I helped heal. And then I
from
never
Capsule
ever
Fun.
saw you again. But I do watch the wake of the trauma left behind all the time.
Yeah,
Damn.
trauma.
That's okay. That's not your fault.
Will got a soup of that.
Yeah.
Any questions? Any more questions?
Someone asked all of us, this stream is called Camp Icons, so what makes you iconic? Should we go
Or
Annabeth
prank?
on?
Obviously, our pranks.
Obviously.
Nobody can beat this prank team.
Yeah.
Not being dead yet.
I'm the hot Will Solace.
Questionable.
Well, my love life is ironic, so I'm iconic.
There it goes.
That's great, Cal.
I'm just confused why I'm here. I'm
Because you're an
I didn't go to
icon.
camp.
Don't worry
Icon.
about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay.
Let's see.
For both of us, from Becky Joan, Connor and Travis, what is our favorite prank we ever pulled? That's a good question because
we've pulled off a lot of really good pranks. One that really sticks out in my mind is, remember when we pranked that huntress that came and we stopped her from going on the quest? That was really fun.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
And seeing Zoe Nightshade's face after we did that was so worth it.
Priceless. You can buy that at the store.
You guys buy anything at the store, or is it just like a...
Who do you think we are?
Fair enough.
I cannot confirm nor deny, but who do you think we are?
Yeah, exactly.
I get it. All right.
Like, exactly.
Yeah. That prank wasn't very fun on my end.
Will and you two different spectrums of the same person? Well, we're all the same person. It's just when I show up just a little bit hotter, you can tell I've had some head trauma.
Blonde boys doing what blonde boys do?
Just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do.
That's what I thought.
Will,
Yeah.
Noah,
Connor, Travis, tell
Noah,
us your favorite thing about each other.
Our favorite thing about each other?
Right, be
So we're
supportive.
brothers.
I like that he always has my back.
Yeah, and he always has mine. That's what family does. I love my
An
brother.
interesting question. Stoles, why did you not join Luke? Neeks asked that.
Well, little bit of a touchy subject, but he was wrong, and I'm not gonna join somebody who wants to bring down the gods and the entire world.
Exactly. I know we've been here a long time as well, but we still love Camp Half-Blood.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we might be practical jokesters, but we take this camp seriously.
We do. And our
Gotcha.
campers too.
On a different note, what are y'all's third favorite flavor of gummy bear? Mine's green. Will,
I think
gummy bear, not Sour Patch.
yellow.
Hey.
I would like to acknowledge Harmony Solis's question of Will, have you ever watched Glee? And if so, what do you think of it as an Apollo kid? As an Apollo kid, I find it quite appalling. Thank you.
That was not good.
But it's a genuinely disgusting show. Can you imagine having a show that handles so many topics so poorly?
I'm still here for like that pun was not
Get over it.
like it.
I'm sorry.
The Blue Thought Bubble says that they think they've figured out what blonde boys do. Suffer head trauma. Is that true?
I can confirm that is correct. That is what blonde boys do.
We finally cracked the code.
Finally did it, guys. Finally did it.
How does fridge time make you feel?
I mean, depends on who tells us to get on top of the fridge.
I've never had to experience fridge time, at least not in the past 5 years, so.
See, what they don't
Fridge time
understand.
makes Michael Yeehaw feel.
Yeah, Uncle Yeehaw.
Michael
Yes, but the
Yeehaw.
fridge gives you the high ground.
He needs it.
Yeah.
I'm just glad.
Noah Bamford says, Annabeth, did you get the blessing of Aphrodite, or are you just naturally this gorgeous? Percy better watch out. This Noah guy is really coming for you.
Ooh.
Pretty sure Noah tried to shoot his shot at you, Will, earlier.
Where is that? I'm scrolling back up. I'm invested.
I feel like Aphrodite wouldn't give me her blessing. She just prefers to make my life difficult.
KN asks, how much do I miss Niko? Very much. I didn't get to see him a lot in the underworld.
The underworld is kind of
It's
dark.
very big.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't know. Of course I wouldn't know.
And someone else asked me, what's the weirdest thing Niko's ever done? Eat all those unedible stuff like cardboard and cans and dirt.
Dirt. Lots of dirt.
Yeah, it's not very healthy.
Somebody asked who my favorite sibling is. I think it's safe to say it's. Are we talking alive? Because if so, Llewellyn is not my sibling in the slightest, but I'm still picking her because I'm incredibly angry at my siblings at this moment.
Not that I want to get into this, but what did they do this time?
You remember the time Clarisse thought it would be funny to dip Percy in the toilet?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. Pretty iconic.
That was funny.
They were inspired. They thought it would be funny to play a band inside of the bathroom. So they've got a whole band playing as one of the toilets is stopped. So we've got Austin playing his saxophone right next to a stopped toilet. So the whole thing kind of blows, and Austin is just jamming. And I have to clean the entire thing up as camp counselor.
I think that's pretty funny.
So now Llewellyn is my favorite. You're all dead to me. For now. That's a little too harsh. There are siblings that are quite literally dead, so.
Well then.
I love you all. Camp Half-Blood is a fun time. How's everyone doing? What's the Roman camp like? What's the survival rates there?
I don't know.
I mean, their
Oh, right
half-bloods
here.
can't be higher than us.
Oh yeah, definitely way more higher than us.
Much less Romans in the Elysium.
Well, think about it this way. Most of the Romans are legacies, so it's not like they're going on quests anytime soon.
Fair enough.
But it also means their like family members survive until adulthood.
I would like to thank Noah Bamford for saying, well, Will, if it doesn't work out with Niko, let me know. I'm pretty sure it will work out with Niko. But thank you.
Pluto asked to Annabeth, have you met TJ, Halfborn, and Mallory? No clue who those people are.
Is that
Only really in passing. Like I know of some of them.
Who are they?
Hard to explain.
Yeah, boys asks my favorite memory of little Niko. I really liked how he got so into so many different things like myth and magic. He was very cute when he started playing.
Oh yeah, I remember when he stayed in the Hermes cabin. He like told me all about myth and magic. It was adorable. Yeah, and he asked me for cards, of course. I got some for him.
I feel like he asked every single person in our cabin to play Myth and Magic with him.
Yeah, he did. He did. It was really cute. Of course, if I told him that now, you're probably like death glare me if I call him cute.
Oh, you know he would.
Definitely.
We'd probably find your femurs 3 weeks later.
Like
In a cute way.
cute for you.
Will, Lucy asked, does Niko eat corn or is that cannibalism? And someone followed up with cornalism.
I'm sorry, what?
Does Niko eat corn?
Does
Yes. And no, it doesn't count as carnivalism because that's not a thing. But I will say he didn't eat corn for a very long time because it just brought up bad memories. Carnivalism. Interesting. Will, would you ever try dirt? No, I'm the wrong kind of demigod for that. Talk to Katie Gardner.
Don't disrespect Katie like that.
She eats dirt. It's not a big deal.
She
You don't have
does.
to bring it up.
It's not anything to be ashamed of. My boyfriend eats dirt. This is
Don't
not
be
an insult.
concerned
I
about
love
that.
Katie.
She just straight up eats dirt, but
We went out on a date once. It was really bad, but we did go out on a date once.
I don't think she told me that.
It was really bad. She just talked about plants the entire time. And I tried to interject with like medicinal purposes for plants, but she would just bring it back to like gardenias.
well, I went on a little bit more than one date with her.
Oh yeah, you guys had like a whole thing. What's
I-
that? How did that end?
Don't want to get into it. Except for a specific Aphrodite camper that I'm mad at.
Oh, right. Aren't they going to prom together now?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Sorry, brother.
Will, has anyone gotten hurt from eating cardboard before?
Yes. You're looking at both of them. Connor Stoll, want to share anything?
No comment.
Percy's not here right now, but he thought that would be cool.
Didn't you
Pretty
have
sure I've
to
even
pump
seen my
out?
boyfriend do it. What is wrong with you people? It's like there's an epidemic at camp. Cardboard
I
mean,
eating demigods.
There is an
infest
epidemic going
my
around the
infirmary.
world.
No comment.
Travis is jealous of Drew. That's a fun comment. How do you feel about that?
No comment.
No comment.
Wheel.
Yes.
Pluto just said Chiron and Dionysus are being bad directors. First of all, don't even talk about Chiron in my direction. You don't earn that right yet.
You sure about
Chiron's
that?
pretty cool.
He is.
28th favorite flavor of Band-Aid. Is that not self-explanatory?
I mean, yeah.
Travis, do you have any plans to prank any certain Aphrodite kids? Any particular ideas?
Well, let's just say that it might already be underway.
Oh yeah.
I do have suddenly in my cabin a couple things of makeup and makeup brushes appeared. I don't know how they got there, but I feel like somebody's gonna be missing them.
Gotcha. Gotcha. And how does that have anything to do with the 2 pounds of itching powder ordered?
Nothing.
That has nothing to do with that.
I'm just gonna.
Aquarium heist?
Percy did talk to me about that. And
Ask for our help.
yeah.
I don't think he wants us on the job because he thinks that we're a little too chaotic, but
But I will if he asks again, probably.
I'm down to break anything out.
Same.
He definitely rejects your guys' ingenuity.
Thank
Exactly.
you.
We are the best at pranking people. So,
Annabeth just called us genius, guys. Like,
yeah.
Will,
man.
where is Niko right now? His cabin. Asleep. It's really good for him. I'm a fan.
See that, M? I have the brain cell now.
You have the brain cell?
Yeah.
We're all done for. If Annabeth doesn't have the brain cell, Annabeth has the brain cell.
Thank you. You have the brain cell pretty well. You have brain cell privileges.
I really appreciate that. Annabeth and I share brain cell privileges.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure
They
Camp
want me to
only
talk
has
in
3 brain
Texan.
cells.
What should I say in Texan? I think I know where this is going. Travis. Texas, please.
Lucy Edwards just asked, Travis and Connor, have you ever thought about running into the Athena cabin at 3 a.m. in a Spider-Man suit? No, but I do have a Spider-Man suit.
I also do.
Bold of you to assume you're not hanging out at
Hey,
3
bro, what are you doing tomorrow?
Nothing.
But guys, bold of you to assume that the Athena kids aren't hanging out at 3 a.m. in our own spider suits, just in our cabin. Like,
I'll bring a recorder.
one of us.
Just because y'all aren't hanging out doesn't mean that we can't cause a little chaos.
Exactly.
They've come up with something they want me to say in Texan. You're a few green beans short of a casserole.
Okay.
There's nothing to add to that. That's it. That's the Texan. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Where's my wallet?
Your boys asks what my thoughts are on the Corin, and I find it a little weird because if I'd been in that situation, it probably would have been me. But I'm glad he's back to normal now.
Bless you, Harvard Angel.
Princess asked, what are
Will,
my
favorite
thoughts?
dead sibling, and why is it not Mikey Yeehaw? Because Lee Fletcher is literally my father figure and one of the best people I know ever. And Michael Yeehaw, though I do love him, I will confess, I do love him, is one of the most annoying, rambunctious, fridge climbing, for some reason I combine that into one word, fridge climbing, chaotic ferret boys I've ever met. And I love him so much and miss him so much.
Princess asked, what are my thoughts on dating the Stoll's half-brother? Well, demigods kind of have a weird relationship with their siblings, but it does terrify me the fact that one day I might be their in-law. And no.
Having a little bit of regrets for the hair thing.
No, I just think I might need to amp up what I'm doing.
All right, whatever you say.
I'm looking at questions.
Yeah.
If somebody wants me to do the rest of the stream with a Texan accent,
Can you?
that is what the people want. That is what the people get.
You haven't been south in a while, so I'm surprised your accent is still this strong.
We're faking it till we make it, baby. I haven't been south of the Brooklyn Bridge, I guess, in a really long time.
You gonna say something?
Will, how many times does Niko come into the infirmary?
Wait, for like injuries or like to hang
I
out?
saw that smirk.
I mean, that's a valid question. For like injuries or like to hang out?
Well, just in general.
I don't know. Usually at least once a day when he's at camp, because he'll just stop by and be like, hey, what's up? And I'll be like, I'm giving an Aphrodite child stitches because they tried to shave their own eyebrows off again. You know how it is. And he just likes to stop by sometimes, to look at bones. Oh, my computer.
Ashley asked if I could beat anyone in an arm wrestling contest. I'm sure there's someone who could beat me. I just haven't met them yet.
There are tricks to winning an arm wrestling competition.
What is arm wrestling?
Like
Oh, arm wrestling?
itching powder,
And then you
having
go,
an
"Wah."
accomplice.
Scroll into comments. Will, do your siblings ever tease you about your accent? Yeah, that's why I lost it.
Yeah, accents are a really interesting thing. But yeah, more questions.
Important question for Calypso. Calypso, why men? Why not date women?
You may have a point. I suppose I've never thought about it. That's all I have. I'll keep thinking. Thank you.
Will, do you ever talk about Texas with Leo? Yeah, we kind of bond over it. I mean, we're from like different worlds, considering I was the child of an artsy alt country music star and came to camp very young, and he spent a lot more time physically in Texas. But you know, we've discussed it. We have nothing else to talk about, so
Raven asked if I've pulled any pranks. Yes, look at Travis's head. Who do you think did that?
Kind of proud of you, Clarisse.
That was more payback. That wasn't a real prank.
Standards.
Let's see.
Calypso, favorite plants?
I'm currently growing sage, and I do love strawberries. So thank you.
Just Jay, to all, what's our favorite sibling? I would say it's Connor.
Obviously, it's Connor for me.
I mean, Travis, I said my own name. I cannot think right now. Yeah, obviously it's Travis.
I'll go back on my original statement. It is Kayla. Kayla's my favorite living sibling. If not for the bathroom issue, it would always be Kayla. But Llewellyn does have a special place in my heart. As one of my first friends who came to visit me in the infirmary a lot.
Malcolm and I are pretty good pals.
Mine's definitely Niko, but I did meet Hazel for a very short time when she was still in the underworld, and she's very sweet.
Wheel is getting the charger to his computer because my computer was about to die.
Yeah, Annabeth, how's Malcolm?
As far as I'm aware, he's doing pretty good.
Cool.
I feel like you would definitely know the answer to that, though.
Just asking. Haven't seen her in a while.
He mentioned you the other day.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh. Nice to know.
I wasn't really paying attention, so I can't say what his tone was because I was reading, but
The Turtle King asked, who's everyone's favorite dead sibling? So we're really bringing up trauma right now.
I've already said that mine's Lee Fletcher.
I think that mine's probably Luke. Even though we had our moments. He's still my older brother.
Does Hazel count? Because she came back?
I think maybe you get to be your own favorite dead sibling.
Okay, then I choose myself.
Kind of the only active option right now.
Can I be my own favorite sibling? I'm dead inside.
No. Stop appropriating dead demigod culture.
Well,
There's nothing wrong about dead demigods.
I mean, there's a lot of things wrong with dead demigods, but I feel like we've all pretty much earned the right to joke about that.
Connor, personally, you have a whole love of dead demigods, right?
Ha! We
Making fun of my brother, Shoelace.
I said you were the hotter one. What else do you want from me?
I'm obviously the hotter one. I have the hair now. The only one who has the beautiful curls.
Note asked if I prefer defensive or attack position in war. Obviously, I prefer attack. However, the attacks that you can get while in a defensive position is actually quite impressive, especially when you work with an electrical spear. So any contact can be a weapon.
I have more of like a time period type system because he does it so often. It's been happening for a couple months now.
I'm sorry, Blue Thought Bottle.
Thank you. I agree with you, Blue Thought Bubble. I'm so glad that you're in my corner.
Soap
Hey,
Young.
Will, thoughts on hellhounds, given one of your siblings was eaten by one in the Battle of Manhattan? I'm not a huge fan of them personally. My boyfriend does have one. So, it's sort of like your cousin was eaten by a lion, but you don't hate all lions type situation. It's not really all of Hellhound's fault. I just kind of blame Kronos for that one.
Yeah, that's fair. Stoles, how many times have you guys stolen Jason's glasses? All the time. I have a pair over there.
I'm actively wearing a pair.
You're right here.
The sweetest
He even
Anytime he's over and he suddenly he's like, where are my glasses? And they're not on his head, because that happens a lot too. It's probably us. I mean, how did all of the glasses get like all across the country for all the various demigods who have them?
Look, he even attempted to do the string thing so he doesn't lose them. He still lost them. It's still here. I still have them. I'm gonna put them on. He is blind. Olin.
This is Will's full name. William Will Wheelhotter Glowstick Shoelace Solace. That is what I am in my mom's phone, yes.
Silissa, I'm sorry if I can't pronounce your name, asks, can I dye Travis's hair rainbow? Considering he doesn't have hair at the moment, no. I can do Connor's, however.
You want to try?
Yes, I'm willing to.
All right.
Nope.
It's okay, Connor. We have a few tricks up our sleeves.
Gotcha. So
Let's see, scrolling through comments.
Lucy Edwards asked, Travis and Connor, did you really not get Percy's stole, like our last name versus the word stole joke? Or were we just sick of hearing it? Obviously, we've heard that joke pretty much every single day of our life. Like,
my question is, why do so many characters have last names that just like line up with who they are? Like, you guys are the Stoll brothers, but we also have Katie Gardner.
I never really thought about it. Maybe it's
neither.
And
maybe it's our parents attracted
did
to
you guys
people
ever like make
that.
jokes about that?
Yeah.
Oh no, I made fun of Katie's last name all the time.
Right.
Aren't there
I
two
just think the
gardeners
gods have a
in
type.
Yeah,
Heaven?
there's two Gardners, but spelled different ways. Katie's sister Miranda is spelled with I can't remember which one is which, honestly.
See, I was under the impression that in fact Miranda was just Katie, but one time Percy was like, I forgot your name, and she's like, Gardner, and he's like, no, I know it's Gardner with an I, right? And she's like, I hope you mean my first name.
Didn't you date Katie?
I did for one date.
Then how did you confuse Miranda and Katie?
No, I didn't. Percy did.
Oh, Percy did. Of course he did.
Yeah.
Percy did. I know the difference.
He's always forgetting people. He forgot like most of the people that are in Cabin 11. Like a lot of people.
He doesn't even remember my brother Michael.
I know, right?
He's really bad with names.
He is. He's really, really bad.
Yeah, he barely remembers Laurel and Jason, so.
And that's ridiculous considering how much time we all spend with Laurel and Jason.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right?
Yeah, I can't really defend him on this, honestly.
He just has a terrible
Come on,
memory.
Annabeth. You remember us, right?
Yeah, like
We're important to
my
you.
life with you guys.
Right. We've known you for years. You've been here since you were 7.
Yeah, I know everybody.
I've known each other for a long time. What else?
People keep asking my favorite prank. I already told you. Look at Travis's head. I shaved it.
Poor brother.
That's my favorite prank.
You
of the
know we're
moment.
getting back at you for this.
Oh yeah.
This was my revenge at you. Okay?
Doesn't
You've
matter.
already paid your due.
Doesn't matter. We're Hermes kids. We pull pranks on everybody.
That's our thing.
What, you can't handle the heat, Clarisse?
Can't have
Child of Aries. If you
Get out
want to
of
start a war, I will win.
All right, whatever you say, Clarisse.
You'll never see it coming.
Ugly Rat said thoughts on kneecap jewelry. As long as it's the Travis or Stoll, I would gladly take the kneecap jewelries. Actually, out on that, Will, can I borrow Niko for my next prank?
That took me a minute to process. Yes, if he consents. I'm not really in charge of who has him or not.
Pluto asked to all thoughts on Jorel, which I think they mean Jason and Laurel,
Jason
because
and
we were
Laurel?
just talking
yeah.
about them. I think that they're pretty cute, you know. Jason really makes my sibling happy, so I'm not gonna
I
complain
know
about
Jason
it.
and Katie used to be really close when they were younger.
They were friends. But I'm really proud of my bro.
I suddenly just got very confused about which Jason we were talking about.
Yeah,
Jason,
no.
That's
Jason from the
my brother.
Hephaestus cabin, not
Yeah, there
from
we go.
But
Camp Jupiter.
We need to like give them numbers.
Yeah,
I know, right?
well, Jason from the Hephaestus cabin was here first, so I feel like that's Jason 1.
That's definitely Jason 1.
That is definitely, yeah. He's been here for a long time.
So Jason Grace is Jason 2.
Yeah. Or we can call him Jason Glasses. Because he leaves his glasses all the time.
I saw somebody way up there ask if I thought that demigods have DNA. That's actually really interesting. That's something Annabeth and I are currently working on, and we will have more information about that for you guys in a different live. She takes a drink instead of backing me up here.
I was really thirsty. Sorry. Yeah, you
Hello.
have it. We have a lot of thoughts.
Helena asked Calypso thoughts on quarantine.
Oh, it's not as hard as the rest of my life has been because this time at least I have people around me and I'm not just talking to myself in plants. On the other hand, I'm around Leo.
Yeah, didn't Leo said you're both in Bunker 9?
It could be better. It could be worse. I'm grateful for what I have right now.
And also, we're all doing quarantine because it's important for other people to stay healthy, whereas you were kind of trapped on an island against your will.
Right. Just because the gods are real doesn't mean science isn't. Please wash your hands.
Yes.
Yes.
Please wash your hands. If you're in camp, we provide hand sanitizer and soap and all that. Just come.
And wear a mask.
Oh yeah.
Masks are important. I don't want to hear any of this. People have been going around saying that there's no point in wearing a mask. That's ridiculous.
That is.
As your local medical professional, please wear a mask.
If you're going outside, wear a mask.
Gloves are also cool. I understand they're hard to get right now, but just try your best.
And not these kinds of gloves.
Yeah.
Right.
I have ways of getting them too, so.
Even Travis and I have stop a little or pranks so we can stay safe.
Yeah, we take this thing seriously. Unlike somebody breaking quarantine to get into our cabin last night.
I never said I was there.
Pluto
If
asked,
science is real, where are the limits of science and the existence of gods? Do you want to see my PowerPoint essay? I have.
do not
We
get
don't
him.
have time for
Do
that.
not
Okay,
get
okay.
him started.
We
Do
don't have
not.
time for that.
That's like the third time.
Will, has anyone
okay.
ever tried to eat hand sanitizer?
Yes.
I wonder who that was.
Oh, who could it possibly be, Connor? Who could it possibly be?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No idea who what tried to drink that horrible hand sanitizer. Jesus.
Who would try to drink that? Yeah, what idiot?
Yeah, like I bet it tastes
People want to
horrible.
see the PowerPoint.
I bet.
Sometime you should let me go live and give a presentation about washing your hands and science and the gods.
Jeez. I bet that tastes horrible though for the person who drank the hand
Is
sanitizer.
there a slideshow? What do you think? I'm an amateur? Don't roll your eyes at me, Calypso.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is offensive. DNA and the gods and science in general is incredibly important to our survival as a kind.
It's
Give me
really
gods.
interesting, though. Like, we've talked about this. It's a good presentation.
People want to live about my presentation.
It's
That's
like
all
an hour long. We have 10 minutes.
That is true. Yeah, no presentation, please. I've seen it too many times.
Maybe in the future we'll be able to do that, but it is so long.
It's so
It is
long.
atrociously long.
I mean, it's good nap material. Like, it's easy to fall asleep to.
Oh, I've fallen asleep to it so many times.
He didn't let me fall asleep.
Were you guys sleeping during that mandatory presentation about health that Chiron let me give you all?
He made me sit in
No
the front.
comment.
Didn't let me sleep. Everybody else was asleep, but me, because he was right in front of me.
Yeah, because you're my number one top person who won't A, take care of their hygiene, and B, continually damage yourself in the most bizarre ways possible.
It's not my fault that nail was loose.
That didn't mean you had to eat it.
I was curious, okay?
You were
I think-
curious.
The only way
Whoever
for us
tried
to
to get a
survive
nail out
is
of
to put
someone's
everyone
esophagus.
inside of plastic bubbles.
I mean, nah. I don't know. You only have like 8 months.
Rafe asked, what is the best moment with my dad? Haven't really had too many moments with him. I did get his blessing once, though.
Okay.
Let's see. Scrolling through.
Who's the most frustrating person at camp? Well, at the moment, Clarisse.
Exactly.
Connor.
What did I do?
I mean, that's fair.
Hand sanitizer, the nail. Do you remember the time you wanted to fit yourself into a Barbie shirt? So you put it on your fingers, but it wouldn't stay, so you sewed it to yourself? Why would you do
That's fair.
Why would you do that?
It's fun.
That's weird. Were you putting on a puppet show?
Maybe.
That's weird, Connor.
Sarah something asks, Will, cutest nickname Niko ever gave you?
I mean, besides Wheel, correct? Sometimes it's not really a nickname, but sometimes he just gets, we're like going back and forth, having a good time joking, and he'll just stop and be like, I love you. And I'll be like, oh, love you too.
So cute.
That is so adorable.
That's too cute.
My favorite thing about dating Niko is that I feel like I can really talk to him and he can really talk to me, and it's nice to feel like you can just talk to someone, even if you're not at all the same. Not that we don't have many of the same interests. Reanimating the dead, scientifically speaking, fascinating. But we're just very different people. He's got this light sense of humor almost, and mine's a little twisted, so we have a good time.
Chaotic Band Kid asked, Will, can you play an instrument? Or Wheel, can you play an instrument? We all know the answer to this one.
I can. Please don't ask me to play it well.
Please don't ask him to play it.
He's not wrong.
Sarah asked Annabeth best book buddy, and we actually have a little book club in the Athena cabin, but Malcolm and I usually try to like pick out the books together and read them. So I would say he's my best book buddy.
He does like books a lot. He asked me for a lot of books that are not at camp. Nice. I get
a book smuggler.
Of course, somebody has to do it.
That's fair.
You guys realize before all of the trauma, Niko was a very optimistic and generally happy light person. So him getting happy and comfortable has had him reverting back to some of his more light sense of humor. However, I've always given myself stitches, so. Bianca, do you know what Vine is?
I kind of heard about it on the last stream I was on, but I'm still not totally sure.
It's
Yeah.
it's like a video. It's an app on your phone, and it shows short video clips, and it's now dead, but most of them are pretty much ingrained into society at this point.
Yeah,
the Vine is dead. Does that mean Bianca could get it in the underworld?
I think so.
That's a really good theory.
That is a good question. Could you figure out if the underworld has Vine? Because
I think we have the older technology, because it's a little spotty here. So I'm not sure if I could get it, but I'll check.
Please do. I'm very curious now.
Me too.
Yeah, same. Good questions to ask the dead.
Glow stick. Are your fingers glowing right now? They are not. I would be happy to include a slide about my particular glowing features. Road work ahead. Well, yeah, I sure hope it does.
Yeah.
What is everyone's thoughts on popcorn? I like popcorn.
I love popcorn.
Oh no.
I feel a bit bad eating it.
I'll eat it in front of Niko. It's funny.
Annabeth, is it possible to be as gorgeous as yourself? Noah Bamford wants to know.
Noah's really out here just being the nicest.
Absolutely. You see, and I would think, a lot of people would be like, what would Percy think about that? But I think if Percy was here, Noah would be hitting on him too.
That is true. Yeah.
We really support you in these lives, Noah. We appreciate you.
We do.
If he was here, I'd also be hitting on him.
No, he's just like, I don't know, probably a ball of pure sunshine.
Will, opinions on Austin playing his saxophone at 3 a.m. See, I thought it was the worst place he could play his saxophone, but that was before the bathroom incident.
Do you want us to get back at him for that little incident?
I'm up to that.
All right, bet, Connor.
Did you punish the entire Apollo cabin or just my siblings?
Not the whole cabin, but yes.
We can make an arrangement.
We can make an arrangement. We'll talk after this live.
All right.
Yeah.
Chaotic Band Kids wants to know what our favorite Vine is. I like the one where, what do you have there? A knife. No.
That one's funny.
That one's fine.
My favorite one,
Cousins.
I probably can't say the entirety of on stream, but it's the one where the guy is like, "This is why mom doesn't love you."
You yelled at me once when I heard you.
I've yelled it at you more than once.
I know. But you got me back, so. Also, we prank each other, so.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, like if you think we only prank everybody else, no, we prank each other all the time. Yeah.
Ashley Blossom asked me, Bianca, did Niko ever have a nickname for you? Yeah, he called me B sometimes, but not a lot, because we do kind of have that memory problem, so we don't have all of our memories from when we were younger.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm just really appreciating this Noah guy's comments.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
He looks like a pretty cool dude.
I want to see these hats.
I do.
Will, dumbest injury you've ever seen? Whatever head trauma that caused Connor's Stoll to be the way Connor's Stoll is.
Are you
not
gonna
fair.
insult my brother like that on live stream?
Yeah.
Where else would you like me to insult him?
Anywhere else? Or not at all?
Yeah.
Anywhere else?
Anywhere.
I don't like that.
Connor,
that
I'll be
answer.
honest. You're not that bad, and you do make my workday more interesting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I
used to hang
apologize,
out a lot
Travis.
more- I used to hang out a lot more in the infirmary, but not anymore. But
All
yeah.
right.
Connor, is it true that you come to the infirmary so often because you need a hug?
From a specific person, but not really.
I don't know what that means, but I was just offering you a hug and some emotional support.
All right, we're coming up on an hour, so there was a question earlier from Becky Joan. This will be our last question. What would all of you make a PowerPoint presentation on to show the camp? I'll go first. I would make my presentation on how to properly steal candy from a candy store.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically, a candy store in downtown Manhattan.
Fun. Probably how to lie properly. A lot of people do not know how to lie properly. They always fail.
How to not die. I feel like we need to be reminded about that. I mean, I already do basic self-defense stuff, but yeah.
We already know what my presentation would be on, so.
I would make one on to listen to when people suggest to do something on a quest. Don't do it. You'll probably regret it.
I
I
feel
just-
like I already give presentations a
sorry.
little bit because I teach a couple of like little courses, but if I could like put one together, Chiron, okay, so I have a couple of like design ideas I want to do for the camp. Like I have a way we can move some things around, make some cool new buildings. I have ideas on this. And Chiron said I needed camp approval. He didn't want to just say I could go mess with everything. So he's like, oh, you need everyone to like be on your side, give them a presentation. He told me I could do this, but I wasn't able to put it together before quarantine. So like we need to have like a camp meeting and I want to tell you guys my ideas and you guys all have to vote yes.
Naturally.
I would make a presentation of 101 ways men are trash, and every slide.
Say to the people in the comment section offering to cancel the Stoll brothers, please don't. They make my workday bearable. I make fun of
Thank you.
Connor, but I really do love Connor.
Ooh, nice. Thank you. I like you too. Come on. I just tease you.
Obviously, yeah. All right.
I think that that's an hour for us. So
Oh, it is. That is an
all right, I guess we should sign off.
Yeah.
Will can do the whole stay safe stuff for y'all.
Exactly.
I already said, just because the gods are real doesn't mean science isn't. Wash your hands. But 6 feet apart at all times, guys. Come on.
Stay safe or
Social
I will fight
distancing
you.
is rough, but it's not as hard as
Sure,
watching
you
all of
stay
your
safe.
siblings die.
Yeah, you sure say 6 feet apart.
And remember to wear a
first.
mask.
Masks
oh yeah,
are
wear a mask
incredibly important.
outside
And wash your hands. Come on, guys. Wash your hands. In general, please wash your hands, guys. It's not a joke or like a trend. It's just gross if you don't.
yeah, just gross.
All right. And on that note, bye guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey guys, this is Hazel the Radar. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I'm going to have another one tomorrow. Tomorrow's live stream is going to be featuring the Big Three and their kids, so it should be really fun and interesting. So, can't wait to see you guys at tomorrow's live stream. Also, we want to say a big thank you to our Patreons, Gemma, Tiffany, and Ainsley. You guys are all so amazing, and we really appreciate you so much. If you'd like to become a Patreon, please go to patreon.com/Hazel the Radar. We have different levels from $5 to $100, and each of them has unique perks that to thank you for being a Patreon. So thank you guys so much and enjoy your days.